Alright there guys, how you all doing? I'm Paul the Tech Giant, welcome to the channel, and once again we are going to be conducting another gaming test on this 55-inch Samsung TU8000 TV. Now the console that we're going to be using today for this test is the Xbox One X. This particular one is the Gold Rush edition. And for anyone who's going to say you shouldn't have that console on top of that amplifier, then there is no need to worry. It is off, it is stone cold, so there's no worries about that overheating. This is just for demo purposes at the moment. And the games that we're going to be testing out in this video today are Battlefield 5 and also Far Cry New Dawn. As always, I've got to say a really big thanks to the guys at box.co.uk for helping to support the channel by sending over this 55-inch TU8000 TV for me to unbox and test out. And if you would like to know all the specs, latest prices, and even pick one of these TVs up for yourselves, then I'll be leaving a link in the description. Just as a side note regarding box.co.uk and purchasing a TV from them, you'll be pleased to know that this TV and many others come with a free 5-year warranty, and they also price match the other major retailers. So something to keep in mind there. Now the way that I'm going to conduct this test will be very similar to the way that I've done it with the PS4 Pro. If you haven't seen that video, then I will be leaving a link in the description where I tested the PS4 Pro with the same TV, obviously different games. But the way that I've done that and the way that I'll be doing this is the first game, I'll be starting off with the curtains open so you can see what it's like in a slightly brighter environment. And then we'll draw the curtains and play the second game so you can see it in a darker environment. And once we go through playing the games, I'll be changing up the different picture modes to see what they look like. Now we've got that all cleared up, I think it's time we crack on with the testing. Up and running now with Battlefield 5, and the sound is coming directly from the TV itself, not the amplifier. As you can see, that is shut off. And looking reasonable. It's a good game this, I do enjoy it myself. Now just to show you guys what we're dealing with when it comes to settings, well, we are in the game mode at the moment, and if I just show you guys just here, it is also in HDR. Like I said, I will change this up in a minute. Let's just move around a little bit here, and just as I tested it out on the PS4 Pro, when you go off axis there a bit, you do lose a little bit of quality. It washes out a little bit. As you can see, the further we go round, you can see we've got the reflections there from those bright windows. So probably not the best TV if you're going to be sitting around at like a bit of an acute angle. Now I know most of you gamers out there will be sitting square on, but you know, just something to bear in mind in case you've got, say, friends over and you know they're sitting maybe on a different sofa off to the side or something like that. But this is a TV that is priced around about £600 at time of filming. So, you know, you've got to expect that it's not going to be all singing and all dancing at this sort of price point. So what I'm going to do now is just change up this picture setting now and turn off the game mode. And we're going to start off yeah, it's in dynamic, so we'll leave it in that. Now these are the factory default presets. I've not adjusted them in any way. And the brightness on that, if we just look, is at 50. Now, some of you guys may be wondering why I'm showing this TV out of game mode. Well, not everyone likes the game mode and is bothered about, you know, a slight sort of delay when gaming, especially when it comes to games where it doesn't matter so much about sort of input lag or anything like that. Let's just say you're playing, I don't know, as an example, Minecraft or something, you know, you may want a slightly better picture, and quite often coming out of game mode, it does offer a superior picture. Quite often game mode's a little bit washed out in that. But so far, yeah, it's looking fairly reasonable. As I said in my previous video, yeah, I'm used to trying out, you know, high-end OLEDs and QLED TVs, so, you know, I've got to be realistic in what to expect. You know, it's not going to sort of be competing with anything like that. So let's just change up this picture setting one more time, and we'll put it into natural. Let's turn it up a little bit more so you can hear the speakers on this TV. Show you the sort of viewing angles, what you can expect. So you're not going to really sit around this far, but still, it just shows you how the TV handles when you look at it from a different angle. So, like I said again, not the best when it comes to anti-reflective technology there, but overall, what I'm seeing, I think is a, you know, a fair picture when it comes to gaming for the price point. So with that, I think we'll now move on to the next game. And we are off with Far Cry New Dawn. And I've turned on a bit of ambient lighting, as you can see. It just helps the camera a little bit. And I didn't want it to be absolutely pitch black in here. But as you can see, it is still relatively dark anyway. Being a bit darker now, we can see a little bit of sort of blooming, bit of like mistiness, bit of a haze, as you can see, like sort of bluish. I'll just adjust this camera slightly, and yeah, it's not perfect, but that's what you expect with a cheaper TV, really. If you know you want to do away with that sort of look, then you go up to your QLEDs, but then that price bracket also, you know, increases significantly. Now, once again, we are in game mode. If I just show you guys there, it's in game, and also on here, it's in HDR. One thing that I do want to point out to you guys is that there is no FreeSync on this, so you can't take advantage of that with the Xbox One X. Now I'm just going to move around a little bit. So I'd say, being honest, the TV looked better when it was in a brighter environment. It's, you know, its flaws start to show when you are in a darker room. Let's come around the side there, show you those viewing angles again. You should see it washing out there a bit. And like I said, this is where traditionally like a QLED or an OLED would look significantly better when the lights are down, you know, and you're getting those black levels. So what I'm going to do now is just change up those settings once again. We'll turn off game mode, and we have now reverted back to natural, so we'll leave it on this for a bit, and then we'll change it up to dynamic. I feel that changing it up to dynamic will probably improve black levels a little bit. Just turn up volume a bit on this as well. Let's pull back a little bit here. And let me know what you think. How do you think it's faring? So just change it up now to dynamic. And that's as expected. It's bumped up the brightness there. And it has somewhat done away with this sort of misty look. Now it is looking a bit blue on my camera. That is just my camera doing that. What I'm seeing with my own eyes is different. So that is looking a bit better there. But then, you know, if you do like to have it in game mode, then that isn't much help to you, that it looks better in dynamic. But you can adjust the game mode settings around. Obviously these are just the factory default ones, so a bit of tinkering, then you know you probably will be able to extract a far better picture. Just to keep it simple, I've just left it on the factory default settings because, you know, that's what you can expect to get if you was to buy this TV.
What do we have here? Rabbit.
So again, let me know what you think about it in the comment section. I'd love to hear your thoughts. There we have it then, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that video today, and if you did, I would really appreciate a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, then maybe think about subscribing for more of the same in the future. So thanks very much for joining me today, and hopefully I'll catch you guys on next one. Bye for now.